Bonjour, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday, middle of the week, hump day, some people like to call it. Hope you're well. Welcome into another Toga Motorsport amazing event that we have for you. I am Hayden, if you don't know who I am already. I am the owner of Toga Motorsport, and unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to put it, you have me for the next, what, hour and 15 minutes. I'm very quiet. Am I very quiet? I don't think I can't be very quiet. Am I very quiet? Or is just the stream really loud? Let me know. Please do let me know if I am. I'll turn myself up a little bit more. There we go. That should be much better now. You should have it. Oh, let me just turn myself up a tiny bit more. There we go. That should do it. Let me also move my microphone up because it could be the fact that my microphone is not correct. There we go. I'm probably shouting down the microphone for you guys now. That's done it. No car audio. There will be in 2 seconds. Let me just get myself all prepared. There we go. That should do it. It's exactly the same settings as I always run. Maybe that. Then we all should be golden. Welcome your faces in. Hope you're well. Like I said, I am Hayden, the owner of Toga Motorsport, and we have the season finale of the Rookie Wednesday Season 9 at Spa. Obviously, this was going to be round, I think it's either 4 or 5. Sander, thanks for the subscribe over on YouTube, mate. Legend. Thank you very much. Yeah, this was supposed to be round 5 or 6, I believe. But unfortunately, due to issues with either Kunos or Toga, we had to postpone a couple of rounds. So we are here tonight at Spa for the season finale. We'll run over a few things tonight. There are a few little Easter eggs on show that you guys may have not seen before in terms of logos on the stream, and I'll run into those or go over those in tonight's race once we're there. Hopefully you can spot them and you can tell me what you guys think or think that I'm going to say. But tonight we are here at Spa. We've got AMs and we have rookies, and we'll hopefully go through tonight, if we can, who the runners and riders are in this 26 car grid, and where those guys will finish, and what that's going to do, what the qualified positions will do to the standings at the end of quali. So we'll try and do that as best we can. Plus, we'll also try and keep you entertained as possible. So if there's anything you want to get involved with tonight, please let us know in the chat. So we'll be happy to answer all of your questions if we can. Apologies in advance. Normally we have 2 people on commentary duties for this rookies and most of our events, really, as and when we can. But unfortunately, due to my technical issues and me not being very good at looking after my own equipment, for some reason OBS isn't picking up Discord audio. So Zita, I'm afraid, is not able to join us tonight, but she is in the chat, so she is around. So if you want to ask Zita any questions, please feel free. She's on YouTube, she's on Twitch, and yeah, so if you guys want to ask her any questions, then please feel free to get jumped in the chat. She'll be more than happy to help. So thank you, Zita, for being here this evening. I know you can't be here in voice, but hopefully she'll be around in the chat. So if you do want to get involved, then please, Zita is here to help. So yeah, we've got 12 and a bit minutes left of qualification. Who have we got in the chat? Daryl's in the chat. Hasso as well. Hasso, excited for the last race? Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Been really looking forward to this all day. I've been at work all day. Normally I work from home, but today I've had to go into the office. And today I've been looking forward to watching this last race unfold here at Spa. And yeah, I cannot wait for how the race will unfold tonight, for sure. Obviously, this is our Rookie Championship. This is Season 9 of our Rookie Championship. We will be running Season 10. In fact, if you haven't already seen, Season 10 is available to sign up on the SimGrid platform. So please feel free to get yourselves signed up to Season 10 of the Rookie Championship. It's going to be a interesting race, interesting season, sorry, as there are some hidden hidden elements that you guys may have not spotted in that championship in terms of wetness and darkness. So we've got a few. We're going to mix it up a little bit in season 10. It's about time that the rookies worked for their championship, and so yeah, season 10 is going to be hopefully really good fun. Zeta's coming on YouTube chat now as well. Welcome in, Zeta. Thank you very much for popping in. So let's take a look at the lap times then. There are some really fast drivers in here, so we'll bear to keep those in mind. We've got Rodriguez in the this is Marlboro McLaren, although I can't see his livery, so I'm not really sure what's happened there. He is currently pole at the moment of a 218.5. He is currently leading, or P1, in not only the overall standings, but in the AM class. You got Stephen Hood, or Slippers Hood, currently P2 in quali, currently in the pits right now. Is a 218.8, P2 in his class right now on grid. Then you have Mitch Yannick, who is currently come to a standstill, no doubt, going back to the pit lane. He is currently P3 overall, but leading his rookie class, if you like, with a 218.9. Then you have Clement Pouli, who's currently in the Lambo. Great drive from Pouli last couple of rounds. In fact, I have been commentating on pretty much most of the last few races here at Toga. He's currently doing a T19.0, but he's currently 5 temps up on his fastest lap. He is currently sitting in P4, but P2 in the rookie class. Then you have Alexei Ustinov. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Currently running P5 but P3 in the rookie class. Is a 219.2, in fact. Yes, he has just done that. Rodriguez has just done a 217.9. Remember, this is supposed to be a rookie championship. Obviously, people that aren't deemed to be rookies will be removed, unfortunately, due to it being the last race. And I know Rodriguez is actually battling for the championship. We probably will give him a pass this week. So, yeah, just bear that in mind, guys. Then we got Mouchard. Chris Mouchard has been driving absolutely impeccably in the Aston Martin. No, what am I even talking about? In the McLaren. Oh, Daryl's away. Sorry, I thought it was my internet then. I was like, oh, no, I hope my internet's okay. Mouchard's in P7 right now with 219.5. The next one you're going to love. We've got Richard Vickers, or Sharwin, if you like, in the exquisite cream egg Aston Martin livery. I love this livery. It's absolutely brilliant. We need to really incorporate the cream egg branding on our Toga Racing livery somewhere, because we can do a lot of egg jokes on there. Currently running P8 for Sharwin, 219.7. Then we have the first. Well, in fact, I was going to say first of the Toga cars, but Mitchell is currently running the Mercedes in P9 with a 219.7. Then you have Tim Jordan currently in P10 with his fastest lap so far was a 219.8. Roberto Pistoles in the Beamer, first Beamer of tonight, is currently down in 11th place with a 220.0. James Clark in the Absolute Racing Porker, 220.2 for him. James Weisman in the BBR Ferrari, 220.2 for him. Mr. Mank in the amazing Porsche Toga Academy livery is currently down in 12th place, so 11th place, sorry, for 219.8. He's just jumped Pistoles actually in his last lap, and James Clark and Weisman. Federico Fermenti in the another BMW, 220.6. Brandon in the Toga Esports McLaren. I love this McLaren livery. Why does it keep changing camera? He's currently down in 16th place with a 220.7. Jacob Hanslick in the Marlboro McLaren. He's currently 17th place with a 220.7. Dave Bouts in the 296. He's currently running down in 18th place, 220.8. Steve Brady. I'm not sure what car is he in. Car 49. You know, he's the white McLaren in front of the Toga one. He's currently 19th place. Then we got Jean van der Hoeven, P20 for you, 24.7. Jacko Grissel, 21st place, 224.8. And the rest of them, how you get to set a lap. Some of You've got Sander in the McLaren, not set a lap time yet. Rizzo, not set a lap. Costas, not set a lap. And you have Andre Egbert, who's also not set a lap just yet. We've got 6.5 minutes left to go, or 6 minutes. Yeah, 6.5 minutes. Remember, we do have a why does it keep changing the camera angle? We do have over a 2-minute lap here at Spa. So obviously remember that the guys, if they want to get out to do an out lap and then a push lap, you're going to need to be out with well, what, 5 minutes to go to make sure you get that out lap and that push lap completed. So I am just going to get myself live on TikTok. We do also stream on the TikTok. I sound like my nan. There we go. Let's put the TikTok chat right there. And yeah, we are rocking and rolling for tonight's race. So, has anybody spotted the little Easter egg in the new logos that we have currently on the site? It is both on TikTok and on Twitch and YouTube, so you guys should be able to spot them. I have made them quite easily to see. So yeah, we can delve into the reasoning for that in a little while. And Mank goes 4th. Yes, he does, with a 2:19.0. That is a great lap time from Mank in the Porsche. Oh, sorry, you probably had to hear myself twice. Just making sure the stream is okay. So yeah, that's a great lap time for Mank, that right there. Wow, epic lap. Excuse me. So drivers that haven't gone out yet, they're still in the pits, probably need to get themselves out quick and sharpish to be able to set a lap time before the end of the timer, or the timer runs out, sorry. And yeah, so we need, otherwise they'll miss the boat. Obviously, being that it's a 2:20 or 2:19 or whatever it may be, over a 2-minute lap here at Spa. Obviously, got to factor in your out lap, which is going to be what, 2, maybe 3 minutes, maybe more, depending on how far your pit box was back. So drivers need to factor that into going out relatively soon. Remember, tonight we do have a mandatory pit stop, and that is just for fuel only. Drivers have the option, yes, the option to change tyres if they so wish, but obviously we'll leave that down to the drivers to decide if and when they want to change their tyres. If the drivers do decide to change their tyres, it shouldn't make a massive difference to their strategy, meaning that if they have, I'm not sure how many litres of fuel is 30 seconds stop. So tyres, if you take tyres, obviously you do then stop for 30 seconds minimum. I'm not sure how much fuel was required for a 30-second stop, but the guys hopefully should have worked that out. We don't stipulate if you do change tyres or you don't change tyres, but what we will notice, bearing in mind it's only a 60-minute sprint race, drivers that do stop for tyres and drivers that don't stop for tyres, there is a big gulf in lap time towards the latter part of the races. So it is possible to do a stop and change tyres, and there is also a possibility of, and it is possible to do a stop and don't take tyres, if you like. So it is possible either way. It just depends on the driver's choice, whether they want to stop or not, or whether they want to just decide, no, sod it, I'm just going to take fuel only and nothing else. Looks like Steve has decided to bail on that last lap. That's probably him done, unless he gets back out really quickly. I very much doubt he's going to have enough time to get round. So that's probably Steve done in terms of quality position. So P2 currently for Steve. Whether or not we got drivers who are going to be improving enough to get back round again. Rodriguez has just started another lap, but this won't have enough time to get another lap in. We've also got Tim Jourdain. He's going to go back out again, but he's definitely not going to have enough time to do a lap. He's definitely going to be out of time before he crosses the line. Harold Dino on TikTok has said, my mate has a wheel for that for some reason only works on the F1 games, but not on Assetto. What steering wheel has your friend got? How do you know, mate? Because that might be able to give us some indication. Steve's coming to the YouTube chat saying the best ever lap. The slippers are on fire. Well, I hope they're not on fire, Steve. You can have some really hot feet, but that's an epic lap time, mate. Not sure if you're going to get caught there, Bus. There are a few cars improving. Pooley is half a second up on his current lap time, but he's got to improve. Oh, he needs to improve by over a second to try and catch you. So yeah, that might be a tricky one. A Logitech of some description. Yeah, if that's the case, Logitech are pretty good throughout, working on different genres of games or different types of games. So I'd imagine it's probably fine. I'd probably recommend downloading the software, the Logitech software for it. That probably will help you. Excuse me, I just had to cough there. So yeah, if you could, that would be probably best starting point, because Assetto Corsa, competition and normal Assetto Corsa works both with Logitech Logitech wheels. I have tried them both. I've had a couple of Logitech wheels before changing to Moser. So yes, that was me, Zeta. Sorry, I just had to mute quickly to cough. So apologies. Apologies, that was my fault. Pooley's bailed out of it then and has dived back into the pit lane. Who else is on a stonking lap? Rizzo is on a lap 4 temps right now. This is Curtis on TikTok. Welcome to you, mate. This is PC, I'm afraid. This is not any console. This is PC only, I'm afraid. Let's have a look then. Let's stay on board of Rizzo for a moment. He's currently 3 temps up. I think, Steve, you're safe, mate, for P2. And Rodriguez is definitely safe for pole position. Rizzo has lost pretty much most of that time that he's just gained. But he's going to cross the line and take P5? Yeah, P5 for Rizzo. Excuse me a second. Sorry, just keep got a little tickle. I did bring myself a drink. That wasn't wise. But that is qualification finished then, folks. We've got a few cars. Yeah, there we go. All cars have now finished. And we will go through the grid in a moment's time once the race session has started. Excuse me, and then we'll get this race underway then. So all cars bar car 888. Oh, what's his name? Sorry, Bivoldas didn't set a lap time. So all 25 cars, 25 out of 26 cars set a lap. I'll get there in a minute, and we'll go through the grid when the session sorts itself out and we restart then. So here we go. We'll set drive, and we will do this. Oops. There we go. So here we go. We're on the grid then for the Spa. The guys have got time just to get some last minute setup changes done. Some last minute fuel added. Maybe check their, I don't know what they want to check. Their racing gloves are done up, or I don't know, making sure their race boots are all done up, and everybody is ready to rock and roll here at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. I think it's. I'm not very good at pronunciation of things, so I apologise. Oh dear. Oh, what's happened there? I've gone into the ground. That's love ACC for that. But you can see Steve's car's up on the jacks. Just come down off the jacks. Look, and they're just getting their setups, all last minute setups done, and we'll go through the grid once they are starting their formation laps. We will do a long formation lap this evening, and we will potentially be running a red flag tonight, depending on if we lose 20% of the grid or 4 cars, whichever one is greater. Oh, that's had a great livery. That's a smashing livery, that. Exquisite. Not as good as this one, though. Woo! There is an update coming out to this livery soon, and I'll explain further in a minute. And yeah, that is everybody at the back of the grid then, and we are all ready to pretty much go. As the grid then gets themselves away, we will go through the classifications then. Currently sitting P1 is Rodriguez, P2 is Mr. Stephen Hood, Yannick takes P3, Mitchell Steinberg is coming home, or starting, sorry, in P4, Rizzo P5, Mancunian P6, Pudi P7, Pikiri P8. So that's basically 3 Toga Racing drivers all inside the top 10. That's pretty good going. Somov P9, Jordan P10, Mouchard P11, Pistoles 12, Weisman 13, Clark 14, Sharwin or Vickers 15, Formenti 16, Edbert in P17, Hanslick 18, Fuller 19, Boots is 20th, 21st is Brady, 22nd is Van der Hoeven. We want to go a bit further down the grid if we can. Not sure if it's... I'll have to scroll. Gristle 23, McLaren 24, Costas 25, and it's saying Ustinov 26, but I'm not sure if that's the case. Or Ustinov is starting from the pit lane. And there are drivers receiving time penalties. So we've got a time penalty for car 11, Mouchard, that I think might be for typing in the in-game chat, and also a penalty for car 18, P10 or Pistoles for, I assume, typing in the in-game chat, because I did see a few people typing in the chat. So we are then ready to rock and roll. Remember that Davide's in the chat. Welcome, Davide. Hope you're well. Mank, sorry I missed your message as well, boss. Thank you for popping in. Good luck on your race. Remember, like I said earlier, we are running a red flag tonight. We'll be potentially having a red flag. Not we are running. Let's think outside of the box. Let's just think positive thoughts. We could be running a red flag tonight, and if we lose 20% of the grid or 4 cars, whichever is greater, we'll run a red flag. So watch out for that tonight, especially up by Rouge and Radion. Is it down the Kemmel Straight? My track corner names at Spa are pretty rubbish, so just remember to give me some slack. Cut me some slack. Just cut me some slack. If you're not already, we would really would appreciate if you could just like the video on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, hit that follow button on Twitch, and if you're not already following us on TikTok, double tap that screen, hit the follower button. We're well on our way to 3,000 followers on TikTok as well. So thank you everybody for your support, your continued support here at Toga. We have some insane announcements coming out, especially in the next few minutes once we get this race underway, about our racing side of things and what we're doing currently at this current moment in time. Plus for the Toga Motorsport stuff, we are literally flying right now. So big thank you to everybody. We couldn't do it without you, and we just hope for your continued support, hopefully with these amazing races, and you guys are amazing drivers. So shall we, for the start of this race, as Arthur Rodriguez is currently leading them round to start this race, we will run wing cam on the back of Arthur's car. I think that's where we're going to get the money shot right now, guys. So if you've got, if you want to see some close racing action up top of Eau Rouge and Radion, we'll stick on board with the back of Rodriguez's car, and we'll see if Steve can absolutely yonk it on the straight. Watch out for the Mustang on the straight. It's going to be epic. If Steve can get a good run up atop of Eau Rouge, he might be all right for taking moving into pole, or the lead, sorry, on the start of this race. So we'll find out in a few moments' time. The lights are just about to go green. They're going to go around this as technically T1, and they'll start the race in a few moments' time. Let the carnage ensue. Definitely, Zeta. I hope you guys are all strapped in and ready to go. What could be absolute carnage here at Spa. Tyre pressures are all up to temperature. Brake temperature is also up to temperature. You can hear Rodriguez holding the brakes, ready for a brake boost off the start. We're about to go racing, ladies and gents. In a few seconds' time, we will be green here at Spa for the final round of the Toga Motorsport Rookie Wednesdays, Season 9. Yes, Season 9. It's been an absolutely insane season so far. We are green, green, green. Epic start from Arthur then, as he manages to pull away just those few temps that might help him. Steve does get alongside him. There are a few cars just jockeying for places, as then we are on board with Rodriguez. Steve is going to close that gap, is he not? He is coming, Steve. He is close. Here we go then. Rodriguez is trying to defend into turn 3. And Steve tries to go around the outside. Doesn't quite make the move done. Woo-hoo-hoo. Steve thought about the send there around the outside. Rodriguez manages to hold on to the first position, as there are jockey changes a bit further back. We've got a car exiting the pit lane now, car 175. But looks like, I don't want to say this too loudly, but everyone seems to have been pretty good going through Eau Rouge and Radion. So yeah, really good from all the drivers there, as we're seeing a few little door bangs, a few little cars touching one another as they're just sort of jockeying for position. This happens on the opening few laps of the race, whilst they get themselves bedded in and ready for this race. So Steve Hood is still putting pressure on Rodriguez down in P1 for battle for the lead, sorry. Then you've got Yannick, who is slowly, I guess, being dropped by these two, with Mitchell then trying to hold on to the back of that McLaren. It's a bit, then it starts to get a bit messy towards sort of the P5, P6 onwards, where we've got two Toga Academy drivers in Mank and Pikiri sandwiching, Pooley in the Lamborghini. As I see a yellow flag. Is that for the 888 car? Yes, it is. And there's contact between him and not sure who else it was, but definitely contact has been made, and those guys will have to see how they get on for the rest of this race. Yeah, so like I was saying, we have two Toga Academy drivers. Oh, so Pooley's got past then. We've got past, is that Pikiri? I think it might be Pikiri. He's got past Pikiri, and I think Mank has also got past. No, that is correct. That is as you were. Sorry, that was me just being having a slight moment there. As all guys have crossed the line then, or not all of them actually. We have got a few cars just crossing the line now as Fuller's come into the pits. Maybe had contact between him and Costas earlier on, as we've lost the car. Gone already? I think we have lost the car already then, as Steven Rodriguez of up Eau Rouge and ready on down the Kemmel straight there for the second time. Rodriguez is slowly pulling away from Steve as they are trying to battle it out. And here we go then. Is it going to be 2 wide, maybe 3 wide? This could be exactly what we want. Sharwin, oh, he's punting him off the track. There's yoke everywhere. And that's Tim gaining quite a hefty advantage from the absolute massive hit from Vickers there in car number 6. Oh, that's a bit of a forceful move from Clark there, and Sharwin has lost a whole plethora of places, and that's him down into 14th place, as Clark then sends it up the inside as they go into Pouon. It's very tricky braking zone. You've got to get the car just balanced, just right, onto the power nice and early if you can. Let the car run out wide, and that is Vickers then back up into 13th place then, with Somoff losing out quite massively now, as you've got the BMW of Fermenti trying to go around the outside. Has got the job done, with Clark on the Ferrari going a little bit wide, and that's Vickers then back up into 12th place. So a absolutely hectic couple of corners there for this gaggle of cars, and I think we're back as we were, I think, with Jourdain gaining from all of that. The stewards might look into that going forward in this race, because he did gain quite a big advantage on oh my god, that was close between Brady and McLaren there, as Brady tries to look up the inside but just doesn't actually get the job done. Davide, it's so hard to judge your braking point when there's 3 wide into the Camel straight. Yeah, 100%. I think, to be fair, Tim going straight on probably actually stopped a mass incident, to be brutally honest with you. So as much as he did gain quite a bit of advantage. Wow, what the hell? What the cluster F is all this? These cars, you've got cars basically stopped, not moving, so on and so forth. And as I picked the bones out of that one, blimey, that was ridiculous. But we are all through. We are all racing. Then 5 minutes in, we are on lap number 2, and our leaders have, in fact, our top 3 are also disappearing up the road and dropping really Mitchell back in P4, and Rizzo is slowly pulling onto the back of Mitchell in P5. So watch out for that little battle. Mercedes runs quite nicely here. I've raced here in the Mercedes a few times, so yeah, pretty good car really, the Mercedes. As yeah, under pressure, Rizzo is really piling on the pressure Mitchell, as McLaren gets a 10-second time penalty. Excuse me, sorry. Where are we in this race? Oh yeah, we'll go back to this battle because Rizzo is actually really pushing hard and battling really hard with Mitchell. I know Mitchell was an epic driver, one of our Toga Motorsport Academy drivers. Tonight he's repping the Mercedes. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a livery on that. I haven't sunk the liveries. Whoops, naughty me. Oh, as Mitchell goes wide, and that is Rizzo through then up to P5. And yeah, that was quite an easy job done, really. That was yeah, quite an easy move, really. So that's them done. We've got Costas in P18, moving up onto the back of Boots or Bouts, however you pronounce their name. So as the race settles down then into some sort of rhythm over the next few laps, obviously you guys can see next to each driver's name on the timing screen, you can see there's a little orange logo, or sorry, orange symbol or background with a little 1 next to it. That basically means there is one mandatory pit stop in tonight's race. The mandatory pit stop is just for fuel only. Sorry, the drivers have the option, if they do so wish, to run new tyres. If they decide that they don't want to run new tyres, then that's down to them. They don't. Doesn't matter. They can run tyres. They could don't run tyres. They could do whatever the hell they want, as long as they take a minimum of 1 or 2 litres of fuel in the pit stop. That is their mandatory pit stop done. So it's down to the drivers now, really, whatever they choose to do, and whatever the strategy of their choosing is in today's race, they will choose what they want to do. So yeah, that is how the pit strategy works. It's a very interesting strategy, really. There's no pit window, as Egbert is going to go. Well, he's going to go for a send up the inside. Oh, a big crash between Chris Mouchard and the BMW of Pistoles. A little bit of a touch coming into T. I'm not sure what that corner's called, actually. You guys might have had to help me out there. But Chris manages to keep hold of that position. And yeah, I think Pistoles is not happy with car 53. Has gone back to the pits. That is Jourdan RTG with car 811. What the hell happened there? I feel like there was contact. No, it's not on my list of issues. I don't know whether it's just issues between each driver or just something that's happened. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. So yes, like I said, there was stuff that we need to talk about in today's race. Whilst the race, like I say, settles down into some sort of rhythm, we'll keep an eye on the battles, what's going on. But as you may or may not seen, we actually have 2 announcements, really, actually. I've just realised, thinking about it, what I asked Ollie for earlier doesn't make any sense, because I wanted another logo to put on the stream. But unfortunately, I didn't have that logo to hand. So, first bit of news is, you guys may or not have seen, on the Toga Racing side of things, we are... sorry, the Toga Motorsport side of things, we are fortunate enough to have people from IMB in the IMB race, where that is in our Discord server and in our community, and they are very much a supporter of us. They also, from a Toga Racing side of things, they are helping us out with jerseys. They've given us some gloves that we got from them, and so on and so forth. So yeah, these guys are epic. And I've just realised that what I wanted to say completely is irrelevant. Thank you very much for the follow. Looking forward to getting involved. Now, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. On TikTok, I don't want to say that name because obviously I don't want to get demonetized on Twitch and YouTube. But our bigger breaking news from both the motorsport side, but more the racing side, is that we have now somehow, because you guys are all epic and you are always watching, and we might have, just how I can't believe what I'm about to say. Let's start with the motorsport side of things. We have an affiliate link with Moser going forward, so if you guys are interested in buying any Moser products, then please go over to our Discord, and everything will be there for to click on. And obviously if you check out and buy anything from Moser, then please use that affiliate link, because Toga then gets a kickback. Tim, why did I get that 5 seconds? Unfortunately, mate, I can't see why you got that 5 seconds just yet. If you do have a gripe with that, it will be put in the, if I'm not mistaken, there's a Rookie Wednesdays or Rookie penalty outcomes Discord session. There's like a little channel. Everything should be in there while you got that 5 second time penalty, mate. That should all be there for you to see. Okay. Todd's in the house. Welcome in, Todd. Hope you're doing well, mate. Appreciate you coming in. So yeah, the bigger news is this. So Ollie and Reese deal with the Toga Racing side of things, and they do an absolutely epic job. We obviously got the amazing Davida and his brothers involved with the. So essentially, it's Toga Racing, sponsored or powered by VM Tech. That is essentially our name. It's quite a long name, but we sort of, shrink it down. But VM Tech is 1,000,000% part of this amazing journey that we're on. But I woke up this morning to an email that was sent to the Toga Racing Gmail account, where Ollie had just said, "Look, this is who we are. Would there be any sort of chance for some sort of partnership or affiliation with Toga Racing?" And basically they replied back and said, "Yeah, why not?" So they will provide us a 10% discount code for anything bought on the Moser website. That will be available to our Toga Racing drivers only for now, obviously, because we don't want it to be, it's not technically Toga Motorsport that's been given this 10% discount code. We'd have to clarify with Moser themselves if it's possible for us to share that code between both the esports and the community side. But we are just waiting for that code to come through to us, and you guys will be given a 10% discount on. It doesn't say what products yet. I assume I can't be the full range, but I imagine it's going to be, a range of their products that they will be able to have a discount code for. So yeah, I'm absolutely gassed. I think what Ollie and Reese have done are an absolutely fantastic job to get the team where it's at today. Sprinkle the amazingness of Davida and his brothers involved with the Toga Racing side of things, plus IMB's help, because IMB have done a fantastic job helping us out. We are definitely moving in the right direction. So if anybody is interested in joining the Toga Racing side of things, there is a link to the racing Discord in the Toga Motorsport Discord, where you can get yourself signed up to become a either academy driver for the ACC side. We are branching out into iRacing now. We have an iRacing Toga Racing team, and just moving into the main esports team as well. So we are not only moving on the community side, the hosting races, but we are also gaining traction from the racing side. So unbelievable work from everybody. So thank you, everybody. And that was sort of our big announcement, really, that we have to bring to you. Jamie, welcome in, man. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. iRacing is I think is crap. Long live ACC. Yeah, we have people that prefer iRacing to ACC. So obviously we're now catering for both parties. Whilst I've been yapping, and I do yap, that Steve has lost out to Yannick and he's dropped down to P3. So yeah, that is That is the change for P2. Is it crossplay or PC only? Unfortunately, ACC. So basically, there are Kunos haven't cross-played it. So essentially, you can either race ACC on PC only, or you could do Xbox and or PlayStation for the console side. So you can't have both. You can't race both. So yeah. How comes he's had so many penalties? Unfortunately, I think by the looks of it, he's turned that cream egg into a bit of a bumper car. By the looks of it, Summer. So that's yeah, that is not great. Todd's been moving into iRacing. Let's go. No, I mean, is Toga on crossplay or just PC? Unfortunately, Jamie, right now we're just PC. I'm afraid, mate. Just through cost, it's quite expensive to set up ACC servers for console. It's something we have looked into and we'll look into the future. We are looking at moving into the console arena as and when we can. But we have just actually officially moved into normal AC, so normal Assetto Corsa. So if you go on our SimGrid page, you can see that we have created a transit race. Yes, Ford Transits around Brands Hatch GP. And we've also created the classic Mini, the Mini 1000s, or Coopers, whatever you want to call them, at Knock Hill. So they're two one-off races that we decided that we're going to do. It's just good to bring in maybe a different type of game that people can come and race in. And it's good fun. It's good fun for us. It's good fun for everybody. Yeah, P1 is absolutely flying. I'm not going to lie. He's 6 seconds ahead of Yannick right now with loads of gap. Battle for P2 is spicy between Hood, Rizzo, and Yannick. Hopefully we'll get that back. Get him in the pros. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, well, what he doesn't know is that the winner of this championship has to go into the Toga Academy or the Toga Esports team. Oh, Yannick's gone. Yannick's gone off. Yannick's gone into the wall. He's cooked it on the exit, and the rear of that McLaren has stepped up. So that's given Steve a freebie back into P2, and now Pooley is putting pressure on Yannick then for P4. As we're on board with Rizzo, we're at a nice little interior shot of the inside of that Ferrari as he gets a bit squirrely on the exit. Probably stuck in a bit of a dirty air between him and Steve. Obviously, that Mustang just punching a great big hole for the Ferrari, sorry, just to smooth up into it. So yeah, we go back down into P18, P17, P18 battle here with Van der Hoeven. Sorry, P18 battle. Sorry, with Van der Hoeven, and we have Boots. Van der Hoeven is in Lamborghini car 13, and Boots has got a 5-second time penalty coming his way. You can see the front end of that Ferrari is looking a little bit beaten up. So I wonder if he's had contact with somebody earlier on in the last, what has it been, 19 minutes of this race. The first 19 minutes of this race. The first part of this race has gone super quick. Wow, that's ridiculous. Can't believe it. I've been yapping too much. That's the problem. Oh, as the Boots goes off, and that's going to give Van der Hoeven probably one of the easier overtakes that he's done. It's definitely moved him onto the back of him really quickly. Let's see what he could do going into the bus stop then. Really, oh, we won't see that actually. Then the also camera decides that now you've had enough of watching that. You're going to watch something else now. As Vickers then currently in P16 is going to take the place. No, he's not actually, of Wiseman, who is in the Big Brain Racing Ferrari. Vickers has got a 20-second time penalty. I will take a look at those time penalties in a moment. In fact, let me do that now whilst you guys are watching this action. Let's see if the guys have updated. Let's see if the guys have updated the outcome sheet. Let me just take a quick look. Yes, I can see. So here we go then. So as confirmed then, like I mentioned, we have 2 10-second penalties for car. In fact, it was a 20-second time penalty for car 670 for blocking car 888 on pit exit, and then the following 10 seconds for 670 for blocking 888 on pit exit again. And these are the race penalties then. This might, there's a lot of them. So, oh no, sorry. So, is that right? No, sorry, that's my mistake. Ignore me. 15 seconds for car 18 for weaving and blocking, and 15 seconds for car 11 for blocking and causing a collision with car 66. So these are quali penalties. And disconnected car 72 for connection issues. So car 72 was struggling due to connection. As we just pause for a second for Rizzo and Steve having this huge battle. Into the bus stop they go. Steve's going to take the inside line but have the outside for the second part of it. Who's going to get the better drive away, Steve or Rizzo? I think that's Rizzo just got his nose in the lead, but Steve's going to try and battle him back. Steve's got not the desired line into T1, but I think that... Oh, switchback! We love a switchback here at Toga, and that is Rizzo. Job done, I think. Or is Steve going to have enough grunt? Look at the grunt on that Mustang as they're going to go too wide up Eau Rouge, chaps, ladies and gents. This could be fun. Too wide. Steve just touches the brake, not to try and touch into him, and he goes wide. Oh, I thought he was going to touch there. There we go. That is close racing. But that is Yannick is literally going to go dive down the inside of him. Oh, that insert. And here comes Hamilton. That is 100% a here comes Hamilton moment. So they're going to be 3 wide into T2, and Yannick absolutely gets under the brakes, and you just look at that. That is an epic move. That is getting clipped up and posted on social media. That was an insane move. So that's Yannick up into P3. Steve is now looking at a potential P4 now. Steve's dropped down to P4? Yes, he has. So that's Rizzo then up to P3. Pooley is in front of him. Sorry, Pooley P5 and Steve in P4. Wow, that was insane. That was insane. Those 2 guys managed just to get past. Wow, Yannick, what a drive. So anyway, going back to the penalties then. So a 5-second penalty for car 53, which is Tim for causing a collision with car 11. Then we have 10-second penalty for car 811 for causing a collision with car 888. 5-second penalty for car 778 causing a collision with P2. I'm not sure what the rest of that says. 5 seconds for car 6 pushing car 53 off the track. Oh, it's push to pass. Sorry. 10-second penalty for car 84 dives P6 and a push to pass. 10-second penalty. So who's car 6? So Sharwin gets a 5 seconds for pushing past car 53 apparently. And 10 seconds for car 84 for diving up the inside and pushing past on car 6. So that's Clark, and we saw that on stream. In fact, we see a 5-second penalty. Sorry, 10-second penalty for car 6 again for a push to pass on car 84. Then we see a 5-second penalty for car 6. 6 dangerous rejoin cars in 13 to take avoiding action. So car 6 gets another penalty. So that's Sharwin again. 10 seconds for 811 causing a collision with 175, and 5 seconds for car 12 for passing 259 off the track. Excuse me. And then a 5-second penalty for car 888 causing a collision with car 778. So they're all the penalties we have so far from the crayon pushers. To see there might be some more shortly. So we'll talk about pit strategy or race strategy, if you like, whatever you want to call it. I'd imagine drivers will most likely start to pit within the next 6 minutes. Just to 50-50 split this race. Bearing in mind it's a 60-minute race, and it would make logical sense that the drivers will stop after 30 minutes, take any fuel or tyres, depending on what they decide to do. We leave the strategy completely up to the drivers. And they'll go back out to finish to do their second stint. Track temperature, air temperature is 25 degrees. We don't really look at track temperature. We don't really look at track temperature. Well, it's more air temperature that we take a notice of. And so yeah, an air temp of 25 degrees. That's about, it's okay. Car 3's that are beaten. Oh, we got Mitchell's round. Car P6, that was P7. I'm not sure what happened. I think he's just lost it on his own accord. Oh, we're sitting on board with quite a very cross Mitchell by the sounds of it. So that's Mitchell down into P7. That's Bakiri, sorry, P8 now. That's Mank and Bakiri getting past him. So we're not sure what's happened to that Mercedes. Curious to know what happened to 973 since wasn't mentioned any of those. 973. David, I might have missed that. Let me just quickly check again. Let me just quickly check. 973. I'm not sure, Davida, I'll be honest. 973 is Fuller. I don't know what happened to him. We see a stop go. Oh no, we see a stop go 30 for Mouchard. That will be for speeding in the pit lane. So Mouchard is going to get a stop go 30, which I'll be honest, it's a rate. That's a race ruiner. You lose so much time in the pit lane here at Spa before you even stop. So that's going to be a big loss of time for Mouchard. That potentially could put him right at the back of the grid, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're already starting to see some drivers boxing them. We see Somov and we see Vickers into the pits. Remember, Vickers has got a hefty time in the pits before they can work on that car. Got 20 seconds. Oh, big crash! Big shunt. That is between Mitchell. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is two Toga Academy drivers making contact. That is 272 and car 58. Let's replay that. Oh, not. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like Pikiri had already binned it up atop of Eau Rouge and was facing. Oh no. I can't go back anymore. Oh. I've actually got my head in my hands right now. So Pikiri has lost it up the top of Eau Rouge and is facing width-wise on the track. Mitchell goes up the top of Eau Rouge and sees a McLaren lying flat across the track. He goes to move forward to move out of the way. Mitchell's going left to go round the front of him. And then Pikiri's going that way. Mitchell does a great job to try and not make full contact. I mean, yeah, that's pretty terminal probably for both cars. You can see Pikiri limping that McLaren back to the pit lane. Pikiri hasn't yet pitted either, so I suppose at least he hasn't got to stop again. But that's going to bring Pikiri, that's going to jump Pikiri back quite a long way this evening, which isn't going to help the drivers. Isn't going to help the driver. And I hope Mitchell's okay, because that contact can be quite terminal for cars. It's definitely happened to me before when I've been on the wrong end of contact at the top of Eau Rouge. So hope all is well. We are now seeing a few more cars making their pit stops. We've got Clark in the pits, Mitchell's in the pits, Weisman's in the pits, Brady's also in the pits, and I believe that's Mouchard serving his stop go 30 as well, which is quite bad for him as well. So it's not panning out great. Mouchard was one of the drivers that was been battling quite high throughout this championship, and we'll try and get to yellow flag for car 77 as well. Who is 77? That is Steve. Does that just mean he's in the pits, or is he had a moment? Let's quickly 77. Oh, that looks like an RTG. I missed it. I missed it. Can I go back? Should I go back 30 seconds? I can't go back 30 seconds. I have to wait for this. I have to wait for this. No, I'm not sure. He's coming out of the pit lane now, though. Was that a pit stop? I'm not sure if that was a pit stop. I'm not sure. Was that just a pit stop? Because he's come out in P. Oh, he's got a drive-through. It's a drive-through penalty for Hood, but I'm not sure. He just was he already in the pits. I'm really confused. Oh no! So the guys have undisqualified you, and then you've been given a drive-through. Ah, whoops. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking, what the hell? We should RTG'd. Well, dear, speeding in the pit lane. It's those slippers for you. Those slippers are too hot for you. They're oh dear, unlucky Steve. So Manx in the pits, Van Hooven, Hamslick, Pikiri. Pikiri's going to be in for a while. There's a hefty amount of damage on that car. And who else we got in the pits? Oh, we got Costas as well in the pits as well. So yeah, we've got most drivers pitting. The top four are yet to pit. Pistolese up to P4 with a 15-second stop, at least 15-second stop. And we've got Rodriguez, Rizzo, and Pooley also yet to make their pit stops with Boots. And that's it. Everyone else is either stopped or stopping. There's Mank in the pits in the fantastically built Porsche Toga Academy livery. As Rizzo and I want to say Rizzo and it's Rizzo and Pooley are having a tasty little battle for P2. The leader is 17 seconds up the road. Yes, you heard it correct. 17 seconds up the road. That is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That guy is Rodriguez has been epic in this whole championship. I would imagine that this sounds horrible. We don't mean to come across like this here at Toga. He won't be able to race in the next season's championship, due to the fact that he is unfortunately just too fast. So what we like to do is to keep this. Oh, interesting! Not a battle for P2. They're on the same team. So Pooley is in the pits then for his stop. So and Rodriguez also in the pits. That means Rizzo has stayed out, and Pistolese is yet to pit also. So yeah, what we like to do. 2 seconds. Oh, that's not done what I wanted it to do. Excuse me. So yeah, basically what I was about to say was here at Toga, we obviously pride ourselves for our rookie championship, if you like, and we really try and make it a on-quote rookie championship. We aren't afraid to makes sense. It makes sense, Hassel. Yeah, it makes sense. We aren't afraid to remove drivers if we deem them to be too fast. As you may or may not see on the Toga Motorsport SimGrid page for the Rookie Wednesday Season 9 and for Season 10, you'll see that we've got some indicated lap time of what we believe that the drivers must adhere to, I suppose. So we know that those drivers are between 103 and 104%, I think it is, that we've done. So meaning that obviously if a driver is too fast, then maybe this isn't a championship for you. It might well be that we get halfway through the championship and we decide that that driver is too fast. And what we do is we politely open a ticket with that particular driver and we say, look, we're really sorry, we hate to do this, but for the championship to be as, what's the word? Can't think of the word. competitive as possible, we would unfortunately ask you to leave the championship. If for the most part, drivers will go, oh, sorry, just going to stop there. Mitchell is going to look down the inside of Clark. No, not getting the job done there. But who's going to get the better exit? It's looking likely that Mercedes, I reckon the old switcheroo's on here, you know. If this was me, I'd be braking super early and getting that Porsche back with the old switcheroo. Not quite enough. Not quite enough for Mitchell. Maybe should have braked a little bit earlier. We'll just stick with this a minute, because that Mercedes is looking quite racy. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Mitchell goes really wide. So yeah, what we like to do is keep it as competitive as possible, and we ask drivers that are too fast to say, look, hey, we know that you're a really fast driver. We would like it, and we decided that you're going to be disqualified from this race. For the most part, drivers are like, yeah, fair enough, I am too fast, and do accept it. And as it is what it is, and we do offer them other alternative championships that they can race in here at Toga, as a, you know, look, you're fast, but we feel like you're more suited for this championship. And like I say, we get really good feedback from drivers for the most part. We do get a couple of people that were like, oh, you know, it's not how we want it to be, but fortunately we want to make sure this is a rookie championship through and through, and that's what we try and pride ourselves on. Gav's eight-legged puppies, welcome in, Gav. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping well as well, by the way, mate. Haven't spoke to you in a while, so yeah, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're doing good. You and the family are all safe and well. So as you can see, we've got, what, 2 cars left to pit. We've got Rizzo and Pistoles yet to pit. We've got Boots or Bouts already in the bits for their stop. Our leader is running P3 right now, but is obviously net P1. Sorry, I got this real tickle in my throat. And I don't want to cough on stream too much. I'm really trying to be polite and mute my microphone, so that's why audio randomly drops every now and again. It's just because I don't want to cough on the stream. So yeah, we've got 20 minutes to go. So I wonder who. Let's have a look, because we were about to work it out. I think who actually stopped for tyre. Well, it's going to be difficult actually, because a lot of people pitted for got damage replacements. So that's Rizzo and Pistoles then, by the looks of it. Yes, it is. In the pit lane then, so that's going to promote our net leader of Arthur into the P1 or into P1. Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Thank you for yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm doing well. In fact, I'm a tiny wee little bit tired today. Most of you guys know or may not know, I am a programmer by trade. That's what I do as a full-time job. Unfortunately, I don't do this as a full-time job. I wish I could do this as my full-time job. I do websites, I build web applications, so on and so forth. I am a remote worker, so I work from home pretty much 99.9999999% of the time. But one day a month I have to go into the office, and today was that day. So I'm a little bit tired. It's out of the ordinary. It's not normal. Why are they using the F1 pit, but not using the F1 pit exit? Alan? It's just how the track layout is, mate. That's just how ACC, or whenever they decide. That is the GT3, pit entrance and exit. The GT cars don't use that pit exit. They use the whatever the other pit exit is. So that's just how the GT cars run it. If you go on YouTube and oh my god, that was close. What the hell? What the hell happened there? Did Rodriguez almost get collected by that back marker? I'm not sure if Rodriguez had an issue or that car in front of him had an issue, and he almost got collected. But yeah, that was super close. So Rizzo comes out of the pits then with Pooley just coming up the top of Eau Rouge. Well, sorry, just entering Eau Rouge, sorry. But that is going to be Rizzo. Oh, that's going to be close, you know. Pooley's going to be carrying much more speed, but I think the job is done. Yeah, I think, yeah, Rizzo. But that's how we were, right? So Pooley was just behind Rizzo as they stopped, so it doesn't help. He hasn't got himself jumped to place, essentially. Let's go a bit further down. Steve's now down in 14th place. Steve, with that drive-through penalty, that has affected your race ever so slightly, but you've got time to go. You've got 20 minutes. Focus, head down, get yourself back into a rhythm. You should be all good. You're faster than the cars around you, no doubt, so you should be all good to carry on pushing. And see if you can build up, get inside that top 10. That'd be great. Remember, double points this week, sorry, for this last race. We did decide that we'd do that last week, do double points. So remember, this is double points, and we'll go against your scores. Let's, right now, as we got a few moments of, in fact, no, sorry, let's just go over to the battle for P2, sorry. It's starting to spice up a little bit. That'll spice things up a bit. We got these are teammates, by the way. So we got Hazo in the chat, in the YouTube chat, saying that Pooley and Rizzo are racing. They're in the same team, as you can see by their name. They're Pezzo Racing Team. So I wonder if there are any team orders here. Maybe Hasso can give us an update on whether or not there are any team orders here, or are they free to race, as they are. Maybe let us know in the chat. But everyone else is extremely separated out on track, as you can see by the track map on your right-hand side if you're watching us on Twitch and YouTube. Unfortunately, you can't see it if you're on TikTok. So if you are on TikTok, head over to Twitch and YouTube, and you'll get a much better viewing experience. But if you are watching on TikTok, don't forget to double tap that screen, by the way. Let's push it out to more people if we can. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you can, and share it amongst your friends. It'd be great. I would love this community to pop off on TikTok. We've found a lot more user base by sharing it and being on TikTok. So if you can help us out, please do so. That'll be grand. F door. Oh, Finley, welcome in, man. How's it going, Finley, boss? You good? I did think that was you. Finley. Welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing well, mate. Apology, and also Todd, if you're still in the chat, mate, I do apologise. I said I was going to pop on last night after football. I'll be honest, I had a shower and I fell asleep. I'm not going to lie. Car 53 then is Jota driver. That might be Tim. That might be Tim's day, I reckon. He's got a drive-through. I'm not sure what's happened. That car looks pretty toast. Tim's had a really good championship, in fact. He's been on the podium a few times, so not maybe his best day here at Spa. As Mitchell is getting racy with Clark. Get those trees out of the way. Here we go then. Mitchell's got the inside line. Heavy braking zone. Down they go. Down through the gears, and that is Mitchell's job. Oh, is it job done? Yeah, I think he's got the move stuck, so that's P8 then for Mitchell. Clark moves down to P9. Yeah, I'm doing good, Finley, mate. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I can hear my voice going a bit, though, so could have done with Zeta in the chat. Bloody OBS and Discord. That will mean, ladies and gents, I just realised that. That will mean tonight we won't have any driver interviews. I will not be able to conduct the driver interviews, I'm afraid. So I do apologise profusely about that. Just realised that. Bugger. Damn. No driver interviews this evening. Most of the cars will use the GT pits, but some end up using the F1 pits. Oh, is that right, Reese? So some will use the F1 pits, though. Is that just because it gets them in the pit lane? Yeah, but that's not fair on other teams. Is it for only cars that are super damaged, or what? I didn't actually know that. Right, let's just have a look then at the driver standings. Let me just bring up my screen here. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm afraid TikTok viewers, you aren't going to see the full experience of it, because obviously the way that the screen is, but hopefully everybody else can see. So currently leading the AMS is Rodriguez with 378 points. 20 points or so behind, or sorry, 11 points behind is Rizzo. So really that's going to stay as we are. Steve, this is where it spices up a bit. Steve is only 4 points behind Rizzo in P3 in the championship, but Steve now is back down in 14th place, but it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Sorry, say that again. 6th in class. So he's currently going to come home in P6, which is not going to help. Chris Mouchard is currently 4th in the championship, 1 point behind Steve. And Mouchard, unfortunately, is out this race. Car 11, no. So Mouchard is currently sitting behind Steve. So at this moment in time, it's looking likely that Steve will retain his current P3 status, unless Mouchard can get past Steve in this race in the next 14 minutes. So Steve, you're watching? You better be careful, mate. Then we got Marek, who unfortunately is unable to race this today, which is a shame. Picorni also is not able to race. Andre Edbert is currently car 259 is currently on 306 points, so he might jump Picorni or Marek in this final race. Then you have Mank in P8 on 303 points, who is currently having a stonking race. Is currently 1, 2, 3, 5th in class. So Mank's going to hopefully gain some really, really good points today for this race. Then we got Pistoles, who's currently running P6 again. He's going to earn some great points on 300 points right now. Somoff in P10. Somoff is not in the race anymore, and the rest of the people are not around. And then we'll go back to the rookies. Currently leading the rookie race is Clement Poulet is currently running first with 418 points. Poulet is currently sitting in pole position in the rookie class. Then you have Tim Jourdain, who's currently running second in the championship. Unfortunately, is out of this race by the looks of it. We lost 4 cars, I believe. So Tim is not going to be scoring any points today. And then we've got Sharwin, or Vickers, is 33 points. This could be big for Sharwin. 33 points behind Tim. And Sharwin is currently in P12, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in class. So he could gain some good points. Dooku has been disqualified from this race, or this championship. Then you have Tim Weisman, who is currently 5th in the rookies on 327 points. And he is car 66 and is running in P5 in this race. Again, scoring good points today. Kevin is currently 6th in the championship, car 58. And he is running quite a long way back down the grid in P6. So he could score some good points. He's actually tied on points with Fuller. And Fuller is running in P11. So Fuller is running in 1, 2, 4, 5, 6th, I think that is, in class. So yeah, Brandon's going to get some hefty points today. Same with Hamslick, is currently running P8 in class. Hamslick is currently down in 18th place. Van der Hoeven also running in 15th place, doing a good job, so he's going to score some good points. Tristan not racing. Yannick was racing with us. He's still racing with us. So Yannick's going to score some hefty points today. Currently running 11th in this championship, 285 points. So watch out for those points, Hall. And there are some other drivers still on there that haven't scored that many points. Not really going to battle. So yeah, there's definitely some good points to be gained in the rest of this 11 minutes. Just 11 minutes to go, ladies and gents. And we will be rolling, is it down the curtain? Is it lowering the curtain for the last time here for season 9 of Rookie Wednesdays? I tell you what, the Rookie Wednesdays, oh, here we go. Mitchell has got a great exit. And here we go, down the inside. He's going to have to brake, but he has got the job done. Great. These two are battling super hard, you know. They're having some real good battles as Brady's in the pits then. And Mitchell gets the job done. Back into 8th place. Although not quite. No, not quite. That's Clark. He's going to try and... Mitchell's going to try and get the inside line if he can. Down into the heavy breakers. And they almost touch. Mitchell gets the inside line and hopefully gets the better exit. Yeah, he's gained 0.6 advantage just on that T1 alone. So Mitchell holds on to that place then for another lap at least until let me get my words out. Let's see if Clark can push on to the back of him. A lot of track limits to me. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, season 9 of Rookie Wednesdays is going to come to an end very, very shortly, and in fact in 10 minutes time. I really, really, really have enjoyed season 9. I've enjoyed spending time commentating with Mac. I really missed Zeta tonight. I really wish Zeta could have been here for the last race. So hopefully Zeta's still watching. If you're not Zeta, or if you are, sorry Zeta, I apologise again. The drivers have been absolutely fantastic. We've had some really close racing between most of the drivers. And obviously, most importantly, all the people that have been watching us in chats, whether it's been TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. We will be back again. Yes, yes, yes. Don't you worry. For season 10 of Rookie Wednesdays. That will be available, and I think that's like early September. I think we've got a few weeks off, a few Wednesdays off to rest and recuperate, and then we will be back. Oh, Mitchell's got a big slide. Massive slide. Managed to just about hold it, and that's going to give Clark an incentive to try and get back past him. These two are really battling hard. Mitchell is a really good racer. He's been racing in the academy. And he was racing last night, was Mitchell, and he's having a really good fun racing with Barry Brundle, as we like to call him, and the other guys racing in the Toga. Finley was in there, Davide. I'm not sure Davide was in there, but I know Davide has been in the past, so yeah, it's been really good. Have you practiced the full transit? Oh, yes, I have. They are epic. They are, honestly, they are great fun. Yeah, Finley, I can't wait for us to race the transits. It's going to be amazing fun. That race needs to 100% be streamed. So let's see if we can get Max to do commentary on them. I mean, it'll be the slowest commentary in history because they are so slow. I was thinking actually might change the track to G Brands Hatch Indy, because then at least we haven't got to wait for like 10 years for the first to finish a lap. So yeah. Jacob, hello there. Hello to you, sir. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for popping into the TikTok chat. Hope everyone is well on TikTok. Massively appreciate it. So yeah, we're having a couple of weeks off for a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back on a Wednesday night again, ready for Rookie Wednesdays season 10. We will have probably two more rookie championships for 2024. Then we'll probably pull the string on it for 2024, and then we'll go again in 2025. We need to do something different in 2025. I feel like we need to mix it up a little bit. So let's see what we can do, shall we? Let's see what we can do. Obviously, we might have a new game come out by then. We might have AC2 that's out, or we might be sticking with ACC for a little while longer. So we have to see what happens with Kunos, whether or not they drop the new game anytime soon. But we shall see. Want where? So I can probably say that without a extremely poor decision or even a drive-through, Rodriguez is probably going to come home to take victory here at Spa. He's driven an absolutely incredible race so far. With 7 minutes to go, he's got what, about 3 laps to go-ish before the time is up. 3.5, maybe 4 laps to go. So take those next 4 laps in, ladies and gents. It's going to be an emotional ending to the stream. Season 9 will sign off Season 9, hopefully, with some really happy drivers. And we'll probably have some sad drivers too, but that's, unfortunately, that is racing, I'm afraid. What we need is Hayden's rally stream. Honestly, Julius. Well, welcome in, Julius. I hope you're doing well, mate, and you're on the up and up, as we like to call it. And I bought the game, but I don't want to race with my GT wheel. I want a round wheel. But Moser, if you're watching, hook a brother up. Like, I could just any round wheel that fits a Moser base, I'll be happy. I'll even review it for you. I'll even create a YouTube video. I'll even send it back after a while. Just give me a go on WRC go. But yeah, Julius, welcome in, man. It is long time no speak. Hope you're doing well. Julius, if you don't know who Julius is, he was one of our commentators back maybe, 3 or 4 months ago. He still pops in every now and again. It's taken some time away for personal reasons. And but it's good to see him back in the YouTube chat. So I hope you're well, my friend, and you're doing okay. I tell you what, though, Mank has driven an absolute impeccable race tonight. I know Mank has been practicing super hard with getting himself around Spa in a competitive time, and he is absolute. I tell you what, everyone that is part of the Toga Academy tonight, really, really, really take your hat off to how you guys have brought through people such as Mank, currently in P7, Mitchell in P8, and I know that we've had Pikiri lose control of the top of Eau Rouge, but still was racing inside the top 10 before his crash. I know Davido has been spending amples of time, or bucket loads of time, with Fuller, who's currently running in P11. Sharwin has also been busting out the laps. But unfortunately, those penalties at the start of the race have really cost him. But he's still running in P12. That's how good these guys are. These academy drivers are really now knocking on the door to Reese and Ollie, saying, I want to be part of the main racing league. Give me those racing liveries. I'm ready to join Toga Esports for real proper. So, Ollie, Reese, if you're watching, some of these drivers need bumping up, my friend. Some of these drivers being bumped up. Noble Buck, how can I join the league? Right. I'm not sure if this even works, but in our bio is our SimGrid page, our Discord, all our other social media platforms. Follow all those, join our Discord, and you'll be able to join any of our leagues coming up. That's how it works, my friend. So where is the leader? Our leader is just coming into the final sector now. So there will be this lap and one more lap. So 2 more laps to go in this race. Whoever's watching in the chat, I don't know how many people are watching. I know I can see a few people popping in every now and again. Who has been your driver of the championship? If you had to pick a driver, maybe pick 2, maybe pick a rookie driver and a AM driver. But in the chat, could you guys let me know who you think has been your driver of the championship? It doesn't necessarily have to be the leaders. It could just be someone or some people that have really, really tried hard and really put the effort in. I'll go first. In the AMs, I'm going to go Steve Hood. I think Steve's driven an impeccable race in that Mustang for the entirety of the championship. I think he's driven the absolute wheels off that Mustang actually really, really well. Taking home P2 last week and was on for another podium this week, but due to a skill issue has caused him to be much further down the grid. And in the rookies, it's a tough one, you know, because there are a few people that I really would like to pick. I'm gonna go Brandon. I'm gonna go Fuller. 973 Brandon in the Toga Esports team. I know we say this every stream, but Brandon is a disabled driver. He races with adjusted controls on his steering wheel, and the fact he's running P11 overall in this race, he has driven absolutely impeccable. So I think for the rookies, it's going to be Brandon. And for me, the AMs, Steve. Don't take anything away from Rodriguez, Rizzo, Somoff, Pistoles, Mank, all those people, Mouchard, racing in the AMs. But I think what Steve's done in that Mustang, considering Steve, I don't want to give too much away, but obviously Steve at his current job situation probably doesn't get as much seat time as everybody else. What he's done is absolutely impeccable. So hats off to Steve, and a big shout out to Brandon. I have a lot of respect for Brandon because he comes in here, does his job, and yeah, it doesn't matter if you're abled, not abled. It doesn't matter. You can still be competitive. Of course, yeah, you get a back, Sharwood. Summer, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I think I was going to say all of the Toga Academy drivers have driven unbelievable. Big shout out to Barry, Todd, Finley, Ollie, Reese, Dexter, Davida, whoever else has been helping out, and Zeta, Mac, helping all these drivers out who have come into sim racing or come into this community, maybe not the fastest, but having to put the effort, and they're here every week. If you guys don't know, we run a mentoring program every single week, and the guys turn up and they race, and they practice, and they're just, I mean, look at the lap times now. P7, P8, P11, P12, and P17, but obviously that's after incidents. So the guys have driven so well. Some of these drivers won't be allowed to drive in season 11 of Rookie Wednesdays because they'll be deemed as too fast. So that's how far we've come. But anyway, let's then just focus our attention on Arthur then, who has driven absolutely impeccable race, not put a foot wrong all race. Quality pole, had a really good battle with Steve in the first few laps of this race, but from then has just absolutely stretched his legs and pulled out this absolutely dominant performance. Not got the fastest lap, I will say. That's held by Rizzo with a 2:18.3. But who cares about fastest lap? What when you're that far ahead in pole position? So he's coming round to finish the final race of this championship. It has been an impeccable championship. I've been so blessed to be able to share it with you. I love this. I don't mean to be disrespectful to any other championship we run at Toga, but this one is by far my favourite, and I love doing commentary for this one. It's such good fun. This is where Toga really comes alive, and hopefully people will share this amongst your friends, that actually if you want to come into sim racing and not competitive at all, or you want to get back into sim racing, please come to us first, because we will be able to help you progress and move forward. But here we go then. Arthur is going to come home, not only take the race win, but he is champion elect. Going to come home to take the victory at Spa in the final round. Hats off to you, man. Big shout out to Rodriguez there. Coming home in 18 seconds or 17 seconds later, who's driven also impeccably well to take P2 in the championship, I think, and that is Chow Rizzo. Great drive. And our podium plays P3 overall, but P1 in class. Clement Poulet comes home to take the flag. Somov is just in a few seconds, or half a minute actually, he's quite a long way behind, to come home in P4. Pistoles is less than a second behind. We'll stick a ball whether Pistoles goes for a little send up the bus stop. Don't think he's going to get the job done. But Pistoles is going to come and take home 4th in class. Yannick has... Oh, he's binned it. He's out of fuel. Yannick's out of fuel. Oh, no, that's big. For the championship, by the way. Yannick is out of fuel. He is stopped on track. So that's going to give Mank P6 in the race. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to give him P6. It is. That's going to promote Mitchell to P7. Oh my God, that is big. That is huge in this championship. What the standings are going to be interesting to look at after the... Well, we can't show you that because we've got to wait for the results to be published. Mitchell comes home to take P7, don't forget. Clark's going to take P8. Weisman's going to take P9. Fuller's going to come home in 10th. So Fuller gets a top 10 position. That's amazing. Sharwin is 11th. Hood is 12th. Again, that's massive for the championship. Those extra few points for Steve could make a lot of difference. Mouchard is 13th. Van der Hoeven 14th. Pikiri 15th. Again, good points haul. Hamslik 16. And that's going to be Alexei Somov. Not going to be... Oh, that might be. Saying 17th, but I don't think that's correct. I'm not sure that's correct. But yeah, and then we got yeah, it's Ustinov, or I pronounced his last name. I do apologise. Coming home to take our last of the flag, and that is it, ladies and gents. We are done. Like I mentioned earlier on, I cannot do the driver interviews due to my audio issue that I've got. So I am so sorry tonight. I can't have a conversation with you guys about how your race has gone and your championship's gone. If you can do, please post it in the rookie chatter, or come into this chat and just give us a bit of blurb about how your race has been. because we 100% want to be able to share that experience, excuse me, with you guys. So if you can, please do so. But again, please accept my sincere apologies that I cannot get driver interviews done this evening due to my audio issue. I will investigate this after this stream and work out why OBS is being a bit temperamental. This is the second temperamental thing in my life that I have. So that is it, ladies and gents. We are officially... Oh, it makes me sad. We are officially done with the Toga Motorsport Rookie Wednesdays Championship. You're 10th on the live stream. Oh, is that right? So hang on, who were you? 10th. Was you Weisman? Yeah, great racing, everybody. Yeah, great racing. So yeah, I'll give it a few minutes so hopefully people to be able to write in the chats. Like I said, I'm really sorry I can't do driver interviews this evening because my audio problems are not playing ball. So people that are in the interview waiting area, if there are any, please, yeah, unfortunately, I can't conduct those interviews, I'm afraid. I'm just looking at the race chatter now. People saying congratulations to Rodriguez. What a great drive. Yeah, so yeah, I think we've done really well. Mitchell, welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, P2, let's go, baby. Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done. Yeah, Steve, great race. You got my vote, mate, for driver of the day or driver of the championship. If AMS, for sure, mate, 100%. So yeah, unbelievable racing from everybody that's taken part into this championship. It's been amazing. Congrats on running the commentary yourself for the full race. Thank you. Hats off. No, thank you very much. Like I say, I wouldn't have missed this for the world. This is a great championship, and I don't mind waffling for an hour talking about you guys racing impeccably well. So I'm going to save the highlights. I'm going to save the replay, and I'm going to draw the curtain on this race. Wow. As we get the loading screen back in, I'm going to, unfortunately, say my goodbyes. I just want to say a big shout out to everybody that's behind the scenes here at Toga Motorsport, because without those guys, we will not be able to do what we do. That is Dexter, Charlie, Reese, Craig, Daryl, I think, is doing, whoever, those main stewards. Kieran, when he joins, helps out every now and again. You know, most of these guys I hit every single week, and they absolutely bust their absolute backsides off to provide the best stewarding as possible. So a massive shout out to the stewards that are here and that are helping us out. Unbelievable, as always. A big shout out to all the commentators. Max helped me out this championship. I know Zeta was around this evening to help me, but yeah, that's not materialised. A big shout out to the commentators as well for their continued support. They are amazing. They are absolutely incredible, the commentators as well. So big shout out to those. And then finally, last two shout outs is big shout out to the drivers. You guys do impeccably well, and you put on some amazing races. And then to all our viewers, people that are watching on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, thank you very much, everybody. Absolute great racing. Yeah, it's been impeccable. Clement, it was without any doubt, my best sim racing experience. So thank you very much. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Absolutely immense. Thank you very much for your kind words. Really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed your race and your championship. By the sounds of it, you did. See you next season then. Yes, Mank, 100%. Get yourself signed up, guys. If you haven't signed up for Season 10 of Rookie Wednesdays, let me just show you right now. Look, we've already got people signing up for Season 10 as we speak. So get yourselves signed up. Let's see how many slots we have left for Season 10. We have 30 out of 50 slots available for Season 10. So if you haven't yet signed up, get yourself signed up for Season 10. We've got Paul Ricard, Silverstone, Hungaroring, and we're back at Spa for the last round again. There always seems to be something about Spa and Rookie Wednesdays that we keep going back to. So get yourself signed up. We follow this pretty much a similar method as this one, but if you get yourself if you get beady-eyed amongst you, you'll notice night race, a wet race, mixed conditions, night race. So see yourselves there. Get yourself signed up. Those slots will go really, really quickly, by the way. So, yeah, 100%. Get yourself signed up to Rookie Wednesday Season 10. And if you haven't, get yourself signed up to all of our other races. We've got Community Bash coming on this Sunday. We've got M2s. We've got Transits. We've got Classic Minis. We've got the World Tour. We've got the end part of our Endurance League. We've got a lot coming up here at Toga Motorsport. So if you're interested in just being around with us, racing with our amazing community, then please feel free to get yourself signed up. Well, I'm going to stop waffling now. I think I'm all waffled out. I think for once I've had enough of talking. I can't believe I'm ever saying that. But I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you who have been here for the whole thing. Maybe you just popped in for the last race. Maybe you popped in for the first race. Whatever it may well be. I want to say a big thank you to everybody, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to head off out now. I'm going to go grab myself a drink and cool down a little bit. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and we will see you very, very, very soon. Thank you very much, guys. Stay safe. Have fun. Bye-bye.